She was beautiful, successful, and adored by thousands online. An Instagram star who seemed to have it all. But just one day after Thanksgiving, Alexis Sharkey's body was found, dumped on the side of the road. No struggle, no blood, just gone. The more investigators dug, the darker the truth became. A marriage filled with secrets, a woman who said she was afraid for her life, and a husband who vanished just before they could arrest him. This isn't just a murder, it's a warning, because sometimes the most dangerous person in your life is the one standing right next to you. Alexis Lee Sharkey was 26. A vivacious woman, she built a warm online presence, showcasing her love for skincare, fitness, travel, and personal growth. She grew up in Youngsville, Pennsylvania, graduating from high school in 2012, and later earning a biology degree from the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford in 2016. In her public life, Instagram, TikTok, she radiated happiness and health, sharing shots of tropical vacations and candid moments of connection. But by fall 2020, behind the smiling filters, Alexis was in pain. She had moved to Houston with her husband Tom Sharkey in January. Friends noticed tension. During a trip to Marfa, Texas, just weeks before her death, Alexis confided she feared for her safety. She told a friend she felt petrified, hinting at something darker lurking beyond the rosy images she posted. Thanksgiving of 2020 came and went. On November 27th, Black Friday, Alexis and Tom shared a Thanksgiving meal. Later that evening, she was last seen at home. Around 6 p.m., her phone went silent. She stopped responding to texts and calls, something entirely out of character. When she missed a planned movie night with friends the next day, concern grew. Tom reported her missing, posting pleas online and expressing fear. He told media they had an argument, that Alexis left the house, and that he didn't believe she'd harm herself. The next morning, on November 28th, around 8 a.m., a Houston Public Works worker on Red Hall Lane, by the I-10 corridor, spotted what appeared to be feet in the brush. Initially thinking it might be a mannequin, he later realized he'd found a woman. That body was Alexis, fully unclothed, lying face down in a remote ditch. No sign of blood, no immediate clue to what had happened. Tom identified her body at the medical examiner's office. In public, he spoke of heartbreak, saying she hadn't seemed suicidal, even offering emotional insights about their relationship. But privately, friends and family painted a different picture, crying, fearful, and planning to leave Tom. In January 2021, the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences released the official cause of death for Alexis Sharkey: strangulation. Her death was ruled a homicide. Houston police classified it as a case involving foul play. Investigators noted that Alexis's body, found without signs of a struggle, appeared to have been intentionally placed along the side of the road. The positioning suggested deliberate staging. There was no attempt to cover or hide her. In the weeks following her death, Tom Sharkey's behavior drew increasing scrutiny. He left Houston, delayed arrangements for Alexis's funeral, and was eventually removed by the medical examiner as next of kin. A private memorial service was later held, reportedly without his involvement. By August 2021, investigators had requested a DNA sample from Tom. Reports indicate he was uncooperative. By September, police had gathered enough evidence to issue a warrant for his arrest. They believe Tom Sharkey had both the motive and opportunity and was the only person who matched the timeline and facts of the case. On October 5, 2021, authorities located Tom in Fort Myers, Florida. As members of a U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force approached the home where he was staying, Tom went inside. He died by suicide from a self-inflicted gunshot in the early hours of the next morning. Houston police later confirmed that Tom was the sole suspect in Alexis's homicide. Detectives stated they had built a solid case against him and believed he was responsible for her death. But with his suicide, any chance of a trial or a full courtroom resolution died with him. No other suspects have ever been named. While the case remains open, authorities have not made additional arrests. For many, it feels like a story with the ending stolen, a young woman's life taken, and the person believed responsible never held accountable. Alexis was more than a headline. She was a daughter, a friend, a light in the lives of those who loved her. Her story reminds us to listen closely, to love fiercely, and to never ignore the quiet cries for help. May her memory never be forgotten, and may her voice echo louder than the silence that followed.